Hi Sagittarius, this is your November 7th through November 13th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Six of Wands clarified by Strength. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Leo, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Well, this is cute. That's actually the word I thought of when I saw this spread once I was done laying down the cards, and I looked it over and I said, oh, this is so cute. It kind of reminds me of those teenage movies I used to watch back in the 80s or 90s as I was growing up. Somebody here will finally have courage, will have the balls to ask you out on a date or approach you. All right? This is somebody who is deeply, madly in love with you already. So for most of you, this is somebody who is already in your life, Sagittarius. All right? We got 2 aces on the table. Not 1, but 2. We got lots and lots of cups. All right? So yes, there's definitely love. All right? So, but we start off with the Six of Wands clarified by Strength. Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with. Strength is the personal Leo card. But together with the Six of Wands, this is somebody finally having courage, overcoming their fears, overcoming their own shyness, and making their move. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of somebody who wants to win you over. And together with Strength, I think this is somebody who's finally has the courage to ask you out or approach you. Speaking of asking you out and approaching you, we got the Page of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. If you are going to an event, a party, or gathering, a show or a concert of some sort this week, this is where the two of you could be meeting. If that's the case, they will approach you, or they may ask you out to join them to go to a party, event, gathering, or concert of some sort. The Three of Cups clarifying the Page of Cups is a card of a celebration. In this case, this is most likely that party, event, gathering, or what have you. And the Page of Cups, this is them either asking you out or approaching you if you're already going, right? And I don't really see you saying no. I don't see you resisting, quite the opposite. I think you also have your eye on this person, right? Because the very next card that came out is the Two of Cups. And there's 2 people in the Two of Cups, right? That's you and them. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people have the same feelings towards one another. 2 people are on the same page. And the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck is one of the 2 aces. This is what it's all about. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. And then in the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. The Ace of Swords is the second ace, so I think at some point in the future, the 2 of you will have a very direct, very straightforward conversation about what you want to do moving forward, right? The Ace of Swords is that straightforward and direct conversation, right? The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Clarity, and the Ace of Swords is the answer yes, right? The Wheel of Fortune is you guys taking it to the next level, potentially. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle on the next level up, since it's in the potential outcome. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, by the way. And the Nine of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So yeah, this is such a cute love story, Sagittarius. I'm smiling. I don't think I've smiled this much this morning yet. All right, so yeah, perhaps this is somebody who is like hopelessly in love with you at this point, and perhaps you're going somewhere this week. And that's where you will be greeted by this person, or they will ask you out themselves, and again, the rest is history. But this is mutual. This is definitely mutual. Even if this is somebody who you're not aware of, if you don't know this person exists, this will still become mutual very quickly. All right, hence the Two of Cups kind of in the middle so early in the spread. All right, really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple or more spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Swords clarified by the Fool, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. I think this week you'll have to make a decision. You'll have to either take a leap of faith or take a risk. And for some of you, perhaps you've been procrastinating up until this point. I'm not judging you. Or it could be a new issue that arises this week. And it's not going to be an easy decision, because I think a risk factor is somehow involved here. But I think you'll be kind of encouraged to make a move, to make a decision, right? So we got the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So perhaps, like I said, it's been hovering over you for a while. We got the 7 of Cups, the first card that came out. This is a card of a multiple choice or a card of a confusion, uncertainty and clarity. The 10 of Wands, the next card over, is a card of a burden or something that's tough on you. I think this decision is just tough on you because you're not 100% sure, you don't know what to do, or there's just too many good options that you have in front of you. But with the Ace of Swords and the Fool, you will be, I think, pushed into making a decision this week, right? With the Ace of Swords, you will have to make a clear-cut decision. The Ace of Swords is the answer, yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a card of a decision. Yes, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to choose that. And with the Fool, again, this is you taking a leap of faith or taking a risk. But I think it'll be okay. I don't really see any other horrible cards in the way. It's just that this decision is going to be tough on you. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Page of Wands clarified by Death. We have the King of Wands clarified by Justice. We have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. We also have Libra and Scorpio. Well, this King of Wands wants to come back from the dead. Hypothetically speaking, right? But yeah, we do have the Death card here, right? Clarifying the Page of Wands. But you're dealing with the King of Wands. I usually go with the Court card. And before I started clarifying, every single card on the table was a Wands card, including the card on the bottom of the deck. So if it's not a fire sign, then I don't know what they could be. Anyway, the Page of Wands is clarified by Death. Death is a card of something came to an end between the two of you in the past. Perhaps Death is a card of transformation. This King of Wands could have gone through some kind of a transformation in their life, and they've changed. They're not the same as they used to, right? And I clarified the King of Wands asking, what's the deal? What do they actually want? And Justice came out. Justice could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice is a major, major apology. And at the same time, Justice, they want to make things right with you. But at the same time, I still wouldn't jump head first with them, because we got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Granted, if they really are a fire sign, it's just a fire sign indicators. But there is no commitment or marriage cards on the table. Even though they're sorry, even though they could have gone through some kind of a transformation in their life, I would take your time, Sagittarius, with this individual and see what's up with them. Okay, so do take their time, even though they're itching to get the show back on the road with you. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius. This week we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands, and we also have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Look at you, Sagittarius, bringing your A game back. Alright? I think something is going to trigger you, especially if you've been kind of feeling miserable, kind of lonely, left out in the cold. I think something is going to trigger you, something is going to excite you, inspire you, and nothing can stand in your way. You're competing, you're fighting for whatever it is that you really want. It's like you see this goal, You see a target, and that's your main priority this week. You're not going to stop until you achieve this, until you get the show off the ground. Some of you could be starting your own business, right? You could. Or perhaps you're starting to fight for something. You could be going to different interviews, or you're competing against other people you already work with. But yeah, you're getting all excited, all fired up about it. And you're like fighting for something, competing, right? The Knight of Swords, the first card that came out, it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. You could be traveling, by the way. The Knight of Swords could be a travel card. Or the Knight of Swords is the knight that tends to get into fights, right? The Five of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Wands, is also a card of a fight or a card of competition, right? The Ace of Wands in the middle belongs to you. You're the Queen of Wands, by the way, that the Five of Wands is clarifying. The Queen of Wands is holding up a wand, right? That's exactly the wand we see in the Ace of Wands. So yes, your A game is back. And nothing can stop you. I don't know what it is that's triggering you or inspiring you this week, but yeah, it's like the fire and passion is back. The Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I think that's how you're feeling right now, feeling lonely, sad. Some of you, you may not be making enough money, or perhaps you're unemployed right now. Because the Five of Pentacles is a card of, somebody struggling a little bit with their financial situation. So perhaps you will finally get inspired by something, or you will finally want that job. You will finally want that promotion. And yep, off to the races you go. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Three of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the King of Wands, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. It's pretty much the same as the X spread, same story, but we got a couple of more details. Right? First of all, this person loves you. Right? The Ace of Cups is here, clarified by the Page of Wands, right? Yeah, they do love you. However, I think I know now why we did not have any commitment on marriage cards in the X spread, nor do we have any in this spread, because of what happened in the past. And what happened was the Three of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords. A major breakdown. It was just, the way it came to an end was just ugly. I never sugarcoat my readings. It was just ugly. They broke your heart. Perhaps they left you. It came to a screeching halt. It was just something that abruptly came to an end. The Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending. The thing about the Ten of Swords, it's really hard to salvage anything after the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords together with that. The Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a devastation. It's a card of feeling stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed. There could have been a third-party situation, right? So that's why... And that's what I felt during that X spread. I told you, I advised you not to jump head first, and that piece of advice still stands. Don't jump head first, even though the Fool card is a card of jumping head first. Okay, taking a leap of faith, giving them a second chance. Well, do see what they do. I don't see any rejections cards either. So yes, see how they behave, what they say, and most importantly, what they do. Right? So that's what you're not expecting. Perhaps you never thought this person will ever show their face after what they did to you, but you never know. Here they are, right? Mars retrograde. All right. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.